Hi and welcome back to the channel. This is my MGA and today I'm going to rebuild the carburetors. So this is a Mark 1 1600 MGA and it's got a pair of SUs. These are the H4 model of SU carburetor. So I'm going to whiz them out. I've just disconnected the fuel line, just a few more, got the throttle cable and choke cable I've got to come off, and then I'll just unbolt these things, get them out on the table, and we'll take a look. Okay, so now the carburetors are out the car. It's a little bit tricky to get out. I find that if I take the front of the air filters off, you can just about wiggle it out, but it's difficult to get to these bolts in the back while the carburetors are on the car. So that's why I've done it that way. So what I'm going to do now is separate the carburetors from each other and just work on one. I've gone and bought myself gasket kit ready for reassembly, and I've got some carb cleaner, so we'll get them apart and then start to take them, strip them down, clean them up. Okay, so this is as far as I'm going to strip down the main body. A couple of things I want to show you that I found during the strip down. So this is the kind of main filter that goes between the fuel line and the carburetor. I don't know if you can see in there, but that is it's absolutely full of crap. Look. Now, I've got a new fuel tank, I've got new fuel lines right the way up. I haven't put a fuel filter in there like a modern one, but I'm going to now, because that crap has probably come from the fuel that I'm putting in the car. So that's that thing. This in here, that's where the fuel comes in from here, and that's pretty full of rubbish as well, so that's not so great. And this is the main jet. Now I'm going to strip this down, but I'll do it separately because there's lots of parts in here. But look at this, the crud around that spring. That's pretty rubbish. So plenty of cleaning to do. So off camera I'm going to do that, give everything a good clean up, take my time, and then I'll strip this down, clean that, and I'll come back to you just to assemble the whole thing again. Okay, I've cleaned everything up, and there are a lot of parts. I've counting 14 parts in this reassembly. So everything's cleaned and polished up now. I've been soaking there's some cork washers in oil overnight, so they're nice and soaked, and now I'm going to put it back together. So this is the order that everything goes in. So number one is this locking screw, and then the copper washer sits in the top, and then this piece goes in there like that, and then 1, 2, 3, number 4. Now normally you put the spring in next under here and then put the nut on the back, but you need to center the jet, so that needs to stay off for a short while. So we missed that out. We put the nut on just to, there we go, that's in. And then I'm going to slide in the jet up through there. That's nice and smooth. Now I might put a bit of oil on that actually. I'll just a little dab of oil. There we go. That's lovely. That's it. Nicely. That's nicely in there. And then once that's on, then one of your cork washers go on. Push that in. Glad to put a bit of oil on there, and that's just slides straight down there. And then there's a beveled washer here, so it's important to put it the right way down so the bevel goes down onto the cork washer. So that's in there now. That was number 8. Number 9 is the spring. I don't think I need to oil that, but I will put a little bit on anyway. It goes over the top, and then the whole thing should push down, yeah, which it does, and seat nicely. And then another cork washer goes above that. Oh no, it doesn't. Steady. First, the brass beveled washer goes on with the bevel this time facing upwards, and then your cork washer goes over the top there. And now the 12th part is this, which is the top, which goes over the whole thing. Okay, and then on top of that there's a copper washer that goes on, and then that is the full assembly. There we go. Okay, so that's good. So we're on. Lovely. So that's that part together. Now what I'm going to do now is put this assembly back into the main body, flip it up the other way, do that, and then center the jet. So I just need these 2 extra parts there, that with the additional cork washer to go on there to fit that in, and then assemble the whole lot together. There we go, just like that. Right, now we've got to center the jet, so the idea is you can pull this up and down. That's pretty stiff at the moment, so I tighten this nut up fully, so I'm just going to ease that off now, and I should be able to just there we go. Right, there we go. See, that's dropping nicely now, and then I should be able to just ease that up again. No, it's not. Little. That's what we want to achieve. There we go. That's it. So I'll just nip that up now, and then that's adjusted, and it's nice and free. Well, there we go. That's done. It's nice and nice and free, and the action's really good. That's super smooth. It's so much different than it was before I started the process. So just got to do exactly the same on the other carburetor. Assemble them, put them back in the car again. So that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a like. I appreciate that, and I'll see you next time. Bye.